Welcome to ZoomInData. In this video, we cover Power Apps interview questions, Power Apps for business functions, explained in a real-world, interview-oriented, and easy-to-understand manner. This topic focuses on how Power Apps is used across different business departments like HR, finance, procurement, operations, and supply chain, and what challenges arise when building apps for real business scenarios. This video is ideal for Power Apps interview preparation, professionals working on real-time Power Apps projects, developers who want strong business context understanding. 1. How are Power Apps commonly used in HR processes? Power Apps is widely used in HR to digitize employee-centric processes such as leave requests, onboarding, and performance tracking. These apps reduce manual paperwork and improve process transparency. HR apps often require role-based access, approvals, and audit trails, which Power Apps supports well. 2. What challenges arise when building finance-related Power Apps? Finance apps deal with sensitive data, so security and access control must be very strict. Validation rules are more complex due to compliance and regulatory requirements. Even small logic errors can have financial impact, increasing responsibility. 3. How does Power Apps support procurement workflows? Power Apps digitizes procurement steps such as purchase requests, approvals, and vendor tracking. Approval workflows can be integrated with Power Automate for multi-level authorization. Data consistency is critical because procurement apps often integrate with ERP systems. Example: a purchase request app routes approvals based on request value. 4. What considerations apply for Power Apps in payroll-related scenarios? Payroll apps require very strong data security and audit controls. Access must be restricted to specific roles only. Errors can directly affect employee trust and compliance. 5. How do approval hierarchies differ across business functions? HR approvals may depend on reporting structure. Finance approvals often depend on amount thresholds. Operations approvals may depend on urgency and business impact. 6. How does Power Apps support audit-heavy departments? Power Apps supports logging and audit trails through Dataverse. Changes can be tracked with timestamps and user details. This helps during internal and external audits. 7. What risks exist when Power Apps handle financial data? Unauthorized access can lead to data leakage. Incorrect validation can cause incorrect transactions. Lack of auditing can lead to compliance issues. 8. How do business rules vary between HR and finance apps? HR rules focus more on policies, eligibility, and hierarchy. Finance rules focus on limits, compliance, and approvals. Logic complexity is usually higher in finance apps. 9. How does Power Apps support employee self-service portals? Employees can submit requests without HR involvement. Data is captured in a structured format. Transparency improves employee satisfaction. Example: employees apply for leave directly using a Power App. 10. What challenges arise when Power Apps are used in supply chain processes? Supply chain apps often deal with large data volumes. Integration with external systems is common. Performance and delegation become critical. 11. How do Power Apps support compliance-heavy business functions? Dataverse security roles enforce compliance rules. Validation logic prevents incorrect data entry. Audit logs support regulatory checks. 12. What design considerations apply for executive-facing apps? Apps must be simple, fast, and visually clear. Only high-level information should be shown. Performance is more important than detailed functionality. 13. How does Power Apps support operational dashboards? Power Apps can display key metrics and KPIs. Integration with Power BI enhances analytics. Dashboards support quick decision-making. 14. What challenges exist when automating manual business processes? Existing processes may not be well defined. Resistance to change from users. Edge cases are often discovered late. 15. How do business-specific validations affect app design? Validation logic becomes tightly linked to business rules. Changes in policy require app updates. Poor validation design increases maintenance effort. 16. How does Power Apps support departmental customization? Apps can be customized per department while using shared data models. Role-based UI improves usability. This balances standardization and flexibility. 17. What challenges arise when scaling apps across departments? Different departments follow different rules. Security requirements vary widely. Governance becomes complex as app count grows. 18. How does Power Apps reduce manual workload in operations? Automates repetitive tasks. Reduces dependency on emails and spreadsheets. Improves speed and accuracy. Example: daily checklists replaced by a mobile Power App. 19. What interview questions test business domain understanding? Questions about real-world scenarios. How business rules are implemented in apps. Handling approvals, compliance, and exceptions. 20. How do Power Apps support cross-functional workflows? Apps can connect multiple departments in one process. Power Automate handles handoffs between teams. Data consistency is maintained across functions. 21. What risks arise when business logic is unclear? Apps behave unpredictably. Frequent rework is required. User trust reduces quickly. 22. How does Power Apps support employee lifecycle management? Covers onboarding, role changes, and exit processes. Centralizes employee data. Improves HR efficiency and tracking. 23. What challenges exist in standardizing apps across functions? Departments resist standard processes. One-size-fits-all logic may not work. Governance decisions become critical. 24. How does Power Apps enable rapid process changes? Logic and UI can be updated quickly. No long deployment cycles. Supports evolving business needs. 25. Why is business context critical in Power Apps interviews? Power Apps is built for business solutions. Interviewers test decision-making, not syntax. Strong business understanding differentiates candidates. Thank you for watching this video on ZoomInData. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want real-time projects, contact ZoomInData. And if you want more questions on real-time projects, contact ZoomInData.